What's up guys, JV2017 here, and today I am going to tell you guys why I think Infamous Second Son is the best next-gen game so far. And when I say next-gen, I mean both Xbox One and PS4. And legitimately, this game, I basically created, with my own brain, a criteria in my mind of what I think a next-gen. I don't think next-gen is really the best word for it yet. I guess it's still going to stick around until, maybe people start abandoning, the PS3 and, PS3 and Xbox 360. But I like to say new-gen because it makes more sense, at least at this point. But anyways, I have two criteria for games when it comes to new-gen games and what makes them new-gen. The number one thing would be the graphics, and a lot of people say, oh, well, graphics don't matter. Most of the time, no, but if you have a game that is trying to look semi-realistic, it does matter. If you are going for a non-realistic vibe, then of course it doesn't matter, because that's not what you're going for. But, in the case of this game, Infamous, you can obviously tell they're looking for a very realistic looking look, and they have it, and it's just undeniable how beautiful this game looks. And so, anyways, that's the first criteria I look for, is the graphics. Okay, do they meet a next gen standard, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And the next thing that I look for is innovation, and this game absolutely meets that innovation standard as well. It uses the main thing I would say, other than the fact that this is just a really good game. I mean, I'm sure this game could have been, almost just as good on last gen, on PlayStation 3. I'm pretty confident in that, but you would miss out on a lot of cool things. Like, using the touchpad is a very, very cool thing. It's just really cool. I wouldn't classify that, technically as gameplay. It's not innovative gameplay because you're just using a different button. I guess you could say it's innovative controls. But it's awesome. It's very cool to use it, and you use it a lot in Infamous Second Son, and it makes sense. So I'm glad the way they used it is so unique, and it is innovative. There's some innovative stuff in here. You do some spray painting, which is just really, really awesome and fun using the touchpad, and you drain powers using the touchpad, and you do a lot of things. Like on the scanner that I'm about to destroy, you put your finger on the scanner in a certain position and then click it and it scans your finger. Like, it's just really cool stuff. And that's what I would kind of, classify as innovative gameplay. And Infamous absolutely has it. Now, some people may say, what about Titanfall? Titanfall's, next gen. And to that, I say that doesn't really meet the criteria. Titanfall is a very good game. Don't get me wrong. I love Titanfall. I posted it on my channel. I told you guys I love Titanfall. But compared to this game is far more, meeting of those standards than Titanfall. Titanfall, I would say, is a little lacking in the next-gen graphic area. It's not that graphically pleasing, and they are going for something that's, a little realistic. Of course, there's mechs. That's not realistic, but you know what I'm talking about. We have bodies, and it's not like I don't know what I'm saying, like cartoony or anything. It's very Call of Duty like, in a sense that they're going for realism with the bodies and the guns and all that, and the environments. So, anyways, Second Son meets those standards, and in my eyes, it just has to be the best of the next gen games so far. And also, beyond the fact that it meets those qualifications, it's just a really, really good game. I mean, it's just an improvement. Sucker Punch is such a good studio, and you rarely have 3 games in a series, and each one gets better. You guys realize that? Usually, that's not the case, BioShock is a good example where that's not the case. However, it wasn't handled by the same studio all 3 games. Infinite is a great game, but some would say it's not as good as the first one. And, for me, that's neither here or there. I'm not really talking about that. But anyways, yeah, Sucker Punch this is an absolute improvement. If you played the first two Infamouses and you play this one, you realize that this one is the superior Infamous, you know? And the second one was better than the first one, so obviously that's how it went, and they just mastered and improved upon this formula that they had created. And also, it's a unique formula. I want to say this is the best superhero game I've ever played. And the Batman games are great, okay? Don't get me wrong, but this game is better than the Batman games. This is better than Arkham City, okay? And I just really, really am enjoying myself with this game. I've already beaten it. I plan on doing another playthrough. On the evil side, of course, being myself, I have to go on the nice side of the morals the first time around, and then contemplate being evil. But I really want to get the platinum trophy for this game, get all the trophies, and that'll be cool. But I tried to avoid spoilers. I was gonna say that earlier. Watch this power right here. This power, oh my god, that is so cool. I tried to avoid spoilers as much as possible with the gameplay, so I only showed the two powers that were already shown before the game came out. That's Smoke, I showed in the beginning, which is the first power, and then Neon you're seeing right now, which is very, very cool. Neon's probably one of the coolest powers. It's actually not my favorite. There's one more power that I like better than Neon, or more than Neon, but Neon is a very cool power. Very, very awesome. I want to make another video for Infamous, and hopefully release it tomorrow, or the day after this video, talking about all the powers. So, again, I wanted to avoid spoilers with this video, just show you guys powers that you already knew about, and nothing story related, just talk about how, again, I think it's the best next-gen game so far. But then, I will also have a video on my channel where I do kind of delve into some spoilers. And I want to talk about the powers, because the powers are brilliant in this game. They are very well balanced and very well done, to a point where I honestly don't know which power I want to use at any one point, because they're all pretty good. I will say probably my least favorite is Smoke, because Smoke is just not as mobile as any other power. It's the least mobile, and it's just not... I guess you could say it's just not my cup of tea, but, you know, that kind of, with a game like this where there's multiple powers, you would kind of expect that from a game, yeah, that has all these multiple powers, and the first one's kind of okay, you know, it's pretty cool, but then you start getting these new powers, and they're really cool. So this is one of the really unique things. So you see it says hold your controller sideways and then shake it like a spray can. You actually hold your controller sideways, and it feels like you're holding a spray can, and you get to do these awesome, they call them stencil arts, but it's obviously graffiti, all around Seattle, and it's awesome. I enjoy doing every single one of these. They're also very humorous every single time. You usually don't get a bad stencil art, and there's plenty to do around the game. So, anyways, guys, wrapping this up, these are the reasons why I think Infamous is the best next-gen game so far. And I really enjoying the heck out of the game, and totally recommend it to anybody who's on the fence about it and they have a PS4. I don't know why you'd be on the fence about it, and you already have a PS4, you know, because this is pretty much the game if you have a PS4 to go out and buy, spend your hard-earned cash on. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Again, look out for more videos on my channel, another Infamous video in the next day or two. Peace.